How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Cassandra and welcome back to our nature playthrough. So, last time out we pretty much realised that with our blindness that we've got, it's just not... because it's not me being naive, I honestly did think to a point we could just ignore it and just put up with a few botches, a few crops that are getting ruined, and it's not going to be like massively impactful. However, I'm throwing a tantrum as well, Smith, so don't you worry. However, it seems like that hasn't been the case and we're wasting so many resources. Because even in the comments in the Discord, links in the description below, people asking why we have so much food. It's like, well, it's really hard to judge how much food we're ever going to make because we ruin so much crops. So, with that being said, we decided we will start building some mechs. So currently we just have the one lifter, which is recharging at the moment, which is absolutely fine. But the mechs are going to be able to help us, especially builds, because this war has been up for how many episodes now and it's not getting up. Now this series we plan and we're a little bit more cautious of our movement forward. So I feel like we need mechs. However, with this playthrough, we are doing a nature playthrough. So we have added the extra little rule that we're not allowed to just pollute our, not our world, but our map, as I'm yawning, ever the professional. We're not allowed to just pollute our map and leave it. We have to consciously unpollute it and try and maintain it as best as possible. So, not quite sure how we're going to do that, but we will work that one out together, party people. So, this episode, the plan is, can we get a mech up? Because yes, so last time out we decided we're going to have 3 constructors, 1 cleaner, 1 more grower, just to be able to help us do all these nice things. The clawers we did speak about in the Discord. Like, we hit here. Where does it show me? Like, market value. It's like nothing on them. So, once we get the help with the mechs and everything, once we can actually maintain our food supply, obviously then we can worry about lowering it. But especially now, we're trying to work out how much food we needed to get through a winter. Because we botched so much food as well. What is going on? Food poisoning. But yeah, when you're panicked for food and you're on these difficulties, the main plan was just basically to get as much food up as humanly possible. Like, after then, it's absolutely fine, because then we can start lowering the amounts, as we've done with the corn. We've shrinked it down. We might have a problem, because obviously the corn got hit, I believe, with a blight. No, it got burnt, didn't it? Yeah. Need a miner. I mean, I'll be honest, it's not the only problem in my colony at the moment. Like, look at Smith here, botch, and it's just such a waste of resources. Right, Smith. Can we get a mech up? Because this would be big for progression. Right, and then build another subcore to make sure that is ready. I will watch Smith's mood this time. I don't really need to push him that hard. Right, there we go, as we watch that little yellow bar. I don't know if we're going to add mechs to our defense. We might have to. The problem is mechs are going to bring the wealth up. However, if we don't get mechs up, this outer wall never goes up. Because we're so bogged down with growing. And rightly so, because we do need it. It's sort of, everything I'm saying is like contradicting itself, because everything that we need increases value and we're trying to keep value as low as possible. However, especially early on, if we're going to have the value of the colony high, early on in the save is where you want to do it. Early on in the save where we're not really going to get, you know, 50 centipedes are not going to come at us at this bit. So let's do it now, get it over and done with, and then we can, you know, late game is where we need to, like, the value we need to be really careful about, that's when we're going to get punished. So at the moment, I'm not too bad. Oh, Bolt's good trader, but you say go Bolt's good trader. I will check, and it will be absolutely nothing other than a disappointment. So, the first constructor is queued up. We will try and trade these, although they say they're Bolt's good traders. I've never seen them actually have Bolt's good on them. Muscle parasites. Some wood or something would be nice, I guess. Problem is, I always want them to have steel, and they never seem to have steel. See? Let's sell all the stuff we don't want. This is what I'm sort of saying about buying our way out of trouble. Like, when a trader comes through, we can just basically buy all the resources we want immediately from them. They do have a load of meat. I don't think we're that desperate where we need to buy that. I will take... That's the button. Whoops, whoops, whoops. There we go. Right. I found the key that then zooms me in without me realising. So 150 wood I feel like is fine. Just to make sure we have that. So we'll just accept that, I guess. And we pocket a tad bit of cash as well. Wild meat rotted away in storage. What's going on with our power supply? Is it just... Are we really, like, already using too much? Oh, as the laptop gets turned on downstairs. Ruining everything. Right, let's turn off some stuff. Is that not going to be enough? This might be a problem. Turn some stuff off. Doesn't say solar flare. Right, so then the question becomes, what are we going to do for power? So we're planning on putting a lot of the base there. I was hoping the geothermal power would be able to do this on its own. It's not that problem, is it? Is that the problem? Because I feel like they should be able to power all this. Because I feel like it's definitely a power conduit problem. Yeah. I was about to say, that seemed a bit weird. Right, now let's turn everything on. Yes. Is it still food poisoning? Muscle parasites as well doesn't help. Okay, and then we can turn everything back on. That's much better. Just a slight hiccup, and as long as we can correct it quickly, it's not like it's going to impact us too bad. I'm on like the tightrope of getting a cold here, party people. I've sort of noticed it as I like continue to talk. Is this cotton going to be ready in time? And then how long have we got to wait for a constructor? Okay, not actually that long, because that will be big for us. What are we going to do with the toxic waste packs at the moment? I'm not really quite sure. Obviously, we can freeze them. I think, for the time being, should we dump them in here? We'll go critical, then tox. Toxic waste packs can go in there. just toxic waste packs can then go in there until we have a good strategy for getting rid of them in an environmentally friendly way. Another box good trader, deja vu. Deja vu. Deja vu. Do you see what I've done there? Like, you have to appreciate the cleverness, do you know what I mean? Right, so we have a plan. It is just the case of just waiting for this. Once that goes up, then hopefully that will start building the outer wall, which is going to be huge for us, because then it means we can deconstruct this. Once this is deconstructed, we can actually plan our base here. I'd really like it here, like, so central, because at least then if anyone does come in, it's not going to impact us too much. Again, a bulk's good trader. I could buy some cloth. I don't think we really need to, though. I'll sell some more fuzz. Might just pocket in all this. Lots of human leather. How did we get that? Who put that there? Let's pocket that cash. Wasn't us. Wasn't us. We are good boys and girls, and we have never done anything even to symbolize the thought process behind eating another. Like, who'd eat other people? Look, we're vegetarians. Apart from all the meat in the fridge, but it's not human meat. I feel like it's important to say that, but at the same time damning to say that as well. "15 hours left," and then the constructor goes up, and then the game changes. At least in the respect of what we're going to be able to get done. Like, because at this point, we're sort of just sitting ducks, I feel. It's just a case of, like, when the game wants to come and slap us up a little bit, and then I'm not really quite sure what we're going to be able to do in response. You know, we've got our clawers, but still, we still need to, not want to, we still need to fight them on our terms and not their terms. So, prioritizing getting these mechs out now. You can't reinstall this building, that's a bit of a pain. If I realised that, I'd have whacked it over here. Well, this room, we're going to have to build everything on the fly, which is just queuing stuff up that's not going to get built. So I'll have to... It doesn't seem right. 6. So, actually, I won't queue this up because there's no point. When the constructor comes out, he's going to have... But yeah, then this can be our mech room, at least for now. And then we'll build off that, even if we put the bedrooms here or something. We have another tree that we need to link. Mon. I think we tried to do this with Mon last time, but then the temperature was too high. So let's do this now. Collect this to Mon. Oh, and for our success, we have a siege. So we're going to stay... Oh, no. How big is it? 10, and this is what I'm saying about. So there's 10 people that are coming to raid us. And we have 17 clawers. This is going to be a test. This is the sort of test that we did want to see. Here, I'm going to do... I'm just looking at movement speed. See, the problem is even the clawers are quicker. I'm going to do clawers again. Because the problem is... with the other ones being like so much more tanky, if they're slower, it's going to make it even more difficult as well. Go get heavy SMG. I mean, just get a mace, actually. We're so blind, it's just sort of pointless. Oh, Sky. Right. You ready, party people? Here we go. Oh god, the problem is how far away they are. I mean, Sky only has 3. So how many have we got coming down if I zoom in? 14. So they are going to be able to shoot us, so we do need to be careful. They're assaulting the colony. So back up to... Come on, back up, back up, back up. I don't know if it's us that triggered it, but now the important thing is to like bunch up together like a bunch of coconuts. Yeah, I need to let that Chlora die then. Right, and then I want... Right, there goes the Chloras, right? Yep, there goes the Chloras. So our melee people then, if we start running into ranged people... Right, separate. One Chlora's got a bit... Colonist needs rescuing. Obviously this, hopefully this will go a little bit better once we've got armor and stuff. This is the first time. Okay, this, I'll tell you what, this has actually gone... Apart from the slowness... Oh, Mon, move, sorry, I forgot you two aren't incapable of violence. Like, the Chloras are actually really good in, like, locking them down. We have lost one Chlora. I imagine that's... Oh, no. Smith is there. Them Chloras are all going back, which is awkward. Right, they are fleeing, though. What do we reckon? A success, or... I wouldn't say a failure. Obviously, I'm probably a bit too gun-ho. So, Mon, rescue. Yates, rescue. We'll tend to them. Right, then uninstall that mortar. Yeah, because we still do have our hauler mech. Oh, our constructor mech did get... Oh, no. Does it have to be Smith? No, yeah. Okay. Should have probably checked all their gear a little bit better. Prince. What I probably should do is go... Animal sleeping spots. Then put that as medical. There we go. Just then the Chloras that get hurt we can bring back up. We lost one Chlora. Which is going to be painful because especially some of them are getting bonded with our colonists. Then the hauler. See, no, I don't want corpses in here. No corpses. No chunks. Literally just toxic waste packs. Right, Prince is coming up with that Chlora. Yeah, we've got quite a few that are injured. Hopefully we can tend to them as best as possible. Yeah, perfect. Smith. I need you to come get this mech out as soon as possible. Perfect. Now go do whatever you want, because now we've got a constructor up. Which is doing... uninstalling the steel mortar. Nice. Like to hear that. That's actually very, very good, because I don't want to forget about that. The quicker we get a mortar, the quicker we don't have to address sieges like that in the first place. Mon, observed corpse. That's fine. We'll sort it. Because corpses, yep, should be getting dumped over here, because then in the water they'll deteriorate quicker. And the constructor is now building the walls. Nice, 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 nice. We're on the same page now. It's getting exciting. Okay. So this is especially why I was saying about getting so many clawers, because attacks like that, if we're outnumbering them, then it's as if we can get rid of them as quick as possible, then that's the priority. And like there, we were able to get rid of them very, very quickly. We might have to strategically put walls around the map, just so then we can engage in a force the way on our terms rather than like the game's terms, like that, where like half goes around this way, half goes around that way, and then we can pick off one half. With that being said, we are going to have to prioritize better armor. Currently haven't got a research focus. I think on the back of what we just witnessed, we need to get armor up. So let's research plate armor, which then leads us into a flak armor. So the types of attacks we're going to get are going to be vastly different. The way now we're just walling ourselves in and hoping for the best. We're going to get more breaches. We're going to get more sieges and stuff like that. Because the game isn't a silly goose party, people. The game wants to come in. It's let me in, let me in. No game. Can I make sure... because the game is just going to try and build a roof. Because it loves a roof. Who loves a roof? This game loves a roof. Like, build a roof over this bit. Okay. Smith is tending to the child. I suppose that sounds like a responsible thing to do. With that being said, let's start building mechs, because the quicker we get the mechs up, the quicker our progress is going to be, and this is the most important thing. So, I don't really care about your happiness at the moment, Smith. I'm more concerned with our ability to build stuff. And then, okay, we can't convert Yates because Yates is laying in his bed. His certainty's starting to go down. We've been pretty on top of converting him. Obviously, we just need to make sure that continues, otherwise it will keep going up to 100%, and it's just going to be pointless. It's going to be a negative experience for everyone, and that's not what we want in life, party people. We want a good time. We want a happy time. We want a party people time. Right, Yates is up, so I'm going to wake you up to convert. Certainty down to 65. It will go up. Is there a better way to do this? I know, other than imprison them and convert them and stuff like that. But a lifter and a constructor on the way. You're already noticing the difference because stuff is just getting done. Which is nice. And then like stuff that we wouldn't have the time to do is being done, and actually parts of the walls are actually going up. Where is the constructor mech now, just for job evaluation? Just deconstructing stuff. So what that's telling me is we don't have slate. So slate blocks are just not getting made because research is being prioritized. So I'm going to have to put research down now, sadly. Because if we can't get slate blocks up, we can't build our defense. And while I love a bit of research, the priority now has to be to get this perimeter wall out, because it's sort of stopping all of our spring cleaning, rearranging getting done. Because we're not able to get them in bedrooms, because we just need to break some stuff down, make some room, mainly get rid of this bit here, and then we're just going to be like based around like this bit. So yeah, I think the mechs were the best idea that we've had. I think it helps this colony actually be a colony rather than, like we said, just a sitting duck waiting for an attack. Right, put that under roof. It doesn't matter that it's outside for the moment as long as it is under roof. We are going to need more power at some point. Constructor. Turns out when the constructor can actually build, it can actually build. How funny. So I could actually, some of this slate wall I'm going to deconstruct. So more importantly, just that bit there will be fine. So crafting should be getting done before research. Yates. Same as Yates. You'll make smoke leaf joints because that's crafting as well. Mechanoid cluster. Don't be a mortar. We just don't want to see a mortar here. Okay, what have we got? Defoliator. Oh, it's not great. Right, so area 1. I'll clear that and then we'll stay in area 1. To be fair, it's pretty much in the same zone as last time, so that's fine. Schedule, area 1. Don't forget the mechs, Tazastical. Don't forget the mechs. There we go. Rocking and a rolling. On all fours. Choo-choo down the train line we go, party people. Have you seen progress like this? No. No. I'm not saying it's the best you've ever seen. But I'm not saying it's not the best. And I can't make it any clearer than that, party people. Can we get this other constructor by the end of the episode? Probably not. But I think we can all agree the mechs even just being here, just the fact that they're being here, is better. Like, right, we're building these two recharges because we sort of decided this is going to be the mech building. We can't reinstall stuff there, and I want it to look a little bit pretty at least, so I will deconstruct that. That's fine. Deconstructing all of that. And then we just need some more slate blocks and whatnot, which, as we can see now, we're reprioritizing stuff. Prince is doing that. And people will do that over researching and stuff like that, which is just too important. We've got a very big wall to get up, and our little constructors, the constructors that could, need as much help as they can to help us succeed, to help the colony be the best it's ever been. And then we can live the dream. If you got this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. And I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.